everybody, I'm Bailey, aka That Blushing Book Girl, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to show you all of the books that I have somehow gathered throughout the month of June so far already. This is a lot of books for me. I normally don't get so many books in such a short amount of time, but I guess with all of the booktube videos I have been watching, I just couldn't help myself this month. So altogether, I have a total of 9 books here. 9 books that I've gotten within the span of 15 days. That's a lot of books. And so far I've already read 2 of them. So let's get started. So the first 2 books I got this month, I got when I shockingly and very excitedly found out that you can get books at Dollar Tree for $1. I picked up both of these books. I'm not really sure what to expect because they both have very mixed reviews on Goodreads, about a 3-star average for both of them. The first one is The Borrower by Rebecca Mackay. And this book is about a woman, and she's a librarian, and there's this little boy, and he runs away, but technically she kidnaps him, or, you see, I really don't know, do I? I really don't know, but it had a librarian, and it was about books, so I bought it. The other one I got at the Dollar Tree is Tantric Coconuts. And this one is kind of a contemporary new adult sort of thing, I guess. And it is about a woman, and she decides to take her aunt's old bookmobile and her dog out and go traveling, and she meets a guy, and you know, that story. There was a bookmobile and a dog, so I also picked this one up. I'll let you guys know what I think of both of those when I get around to reading them. Like I said, I'm not really sure what to expect, so I mean, I spent $2 on 2 books, so I'm not really, if they're awful, I'm not really out much. Then after hearing so much hype on BookTube, I asked my mom while she was at the mall if she could pick up The Wrath in the Dawn for me at Barnes & Noble. I was really upset that they didn't have the hard cover anymore because I think those are gorgeous, but I needed to read it so badly that I asked her to pick it up for me anyway, even though they only had the paperback. I read this book in about a day. This is one of the ones I already read, and it was so good, and I loved almost every character. I will probably have a review up of this book later this week. Guys, really read this because it's so good. So good. And then, of course, I loved it so much. The next time my mom was at the mall, I asked her if she could check and see if they had The Rose and the Dagger. I'm very upset that these 2 don't match because this one is the nice, pretty hardcover book. But I'll probably just end up buying the other hardcover of The Wrath in the Dawn anyway. So, The Rose and the Dagger is the end of it's a duology, the 2 books. And I just finished this one last night, and oh, I loved it. This is such a good series, and it's only 2 books, so you don't have to buy a bajillion books before you find out what happens. Definitely worth the $20 I spent on this book. Then off of Amazon, I got The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making by Catherine M. Valente. And I haven't read this yet. It's a middle grade fairy tale, but I've heard mixed reviews, and I've heard it's a lot deeper than it first appears, so I'm really excited to jump into this very soon. It's actually a series, but I don't know if I plan on reading the whole series. I just wanted the 1 book. Is that bad? Then I was lucky enough to win a copy of Unfair, The New Science of Criminal Injustice by Adam Benferrado. I hope I said that right. I just got this from the publisher in the mail yesterday in exchange for a fair and honest review, so I will be posting one of those soon once I get a chance to read it. My last 3 books here I got from Book Depository. They are a UK-based company. They have free worldwide shipping, which I think is fantastic, even though it took forever for these books to get here. It took over 2 weeks, which I think is just so long, but it was free shipping, so I can't really complain. So the first book I got from Book Depository is The BFG by Roald Dahl. With the book coming out on July 1st, I just wanted to reread it, and I think this new cover is super cute, and this is just going to be a fast read for me, but I really want to reread it. The second book I got from Book Depository is The Glorious Heresies by Lisa McGurney. This one for the Bailey's Prize of Women's Fiction. I've heard it has a lot to do with drugs and religion, and it just sounds so fantastic. and I'm very happy to have my hands on it so I can read it and see what all of the hype is about. And last but not least is probably no shocker considering it's summer and everybody needs their summer contemporary. And this one happens to be one of the most popular in booktube right now, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. I know everyone said that this is a big book, but I just look at it and this is a big book, but it's also so beautiful. Like, this cover is gorgeous, and I'm just so excited to finally read this because I've heard so much about it, and I honestly just want to see how cute the love interest is because everyone's saying that he's adorable, so that's probably not a good reason to read something, but there's dogs in it too. And that is all I have for right now. That is so many books to me, and I have so much that I need to get down to business and start reading. Right now I'm currently reading A Little Life because I just got that from the library, so it's gonna be a little bit before I get to those because that book is 720 pages. I'm super excited. I have nowhere to put all of these books because I don't have bookshelves yet. I'm getting some for my birthday from my wonderful parents, so who knows, they're gonna be somewhere on my floor. So that's all I have for today. What books have you gotten this month? Have you read any of these books that I've gotten? What did you think? Let me know in the comments below. I will also be linking my social media below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye!